Hi there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to episode 15 of NFW Plays Smackdown v Raw 2007. And joining me this week, well, I say this week, every week, is the GM of Raw, Andre Soares.
Hello, hello.
And I am the GM of Smackdown, Richy Delight. And fun fact for you, both of us are ill.
Yeah.
So,
the weather's not great, is it?
Purely coincidence. It's not. We don't hang out outside of this.
Oh, right. That's way too rough. Okay, way too real there. Ouch.
No.
Jeez.
Well,
do I smell or something? I mean, ooh.
Yes. Yeah. I don't hang with cheaters. It's fine. So basically, last week was obviously the big pay-per-view coming from Italy.
Yeah. We saw the ratings for that pay-per-view. They were all 5-star matches. There's no point you going there.
Yes, for the
just show us the ratings for the shows. Well, that should be fine. Yeah, so starting with Raw, we had on our first match a handicap match between Big Show and Shelton Benjamin against Mick Foley. Big Show and Shelton Benjamin getting the very much needed win. Then we had Paul Burchill losing in a backstage brawl against the Great Khali. Trish Stratus is the women's champion now against Mickie James and Lita, just regaining the women's championship last Raw. Then we had Melina beating Tori Wilson with Snitsky, because that feud will never end. And we had Carlito versus Chris Masters. That is true, there was trouble in paradise. Carlito and Chris Masters parted ways, and now they are both going their own direction. Then the main event, we had in John Cena's hometown a tag team match between John Cena, Rob Van Dam versus JBL and Ric Flair for the World Tag Team Championship, and the champions JBL, Ric Flair, have retained their World Tag Team Championships. I'm going to pass it over to you. I didn't have anything on the pre-show, did I? I didn't.
No. Fun fact, when you said about Trouble in Paradise, what was the first game that Kofi Kingston was on?
Oh, probably 09.
Yeah, 09 or 10, I think.
Because he debuted in 08, so I think 09 was when he first...
Well, it was 07, wasn't it, on the ECW or whatever?
No, 08. He debuted in 08 on ECW.
Right. So, Hardcore Holly's fighting for his contract. He did get it renewed in the end. So, Hardcore Holly beat Kid Cash, and if he lost, he would have been out. He would have been gone. That would have been it. United States Championship, Umaga beating Matt Hardy. Chavo Guerrero and Gregory Helms defeating Shawn Michaels and Triple H, because that's a thing.
That's a thing.
Gregory Helms just Shawn Michaels kryptonite. Ken Kennedy beating Bobby Lashley in a tables match. Kane and the Boogeyman defeating Undertaker. Rey Mysterio beating Johnny Nitro, and Kurt Angle defeating Booker T to
regain, I think.
I don't know.
Actually, it's been a while, but yeah, I think you regained.
It has been a while, yeah. Yeah, well, something happened.
You're sick. You're completely just blocked.
I'm just full of Lemsip soothers at this point. That's all that's happening.
All right, good luck.
Right, so that's going to be my excuse if I lose the ratings this week that I'm ill. I suppose it'd be your excuse as well, actually, to be fair. So
as long as you can come up with a new excuse every week.
I mean, you say that, but I'm in the leads, so...
Yeah, but not by much anymore.
Yeah.
I think you've been a bit cocky the past few weeks.
Only because you had a pay-per-view.
Maybe.
Wait until the Great American Bash happening later this month. You can buy tickets at WWE.com. And,
yeah.
Right.
What do you say?
So Hardcore Holly is going to team up with Matt Hardy to... That works. So
that works.
That's that then. That's that. So it's DX taking on the team of Hardcore Hardy and Hardcore Hardy, and I believe Umaga's injured, isn't he? Let's just not look at the Undertaker's.
Someone's paying attention to his emails.
Let's just not look at.
So what I'm going to say is I'm paying attention to my emails.
Okay, so we're going to go with tag team match to start the show and a tag team match to end the show. So we're going to have Kurt Angle and Bobby Lashley taking on Booker T and Ken Kennedy, who teamed up on episode 4 or something, actually. I mean,
Booker T, Ken Kennedy, yeah. I remember that team.
And the team they faced was the Boogeyman.
Oh, Boogeyman and Finlay.
Yeah.
The tag team, the legendary tag team that went on to win.
Finley men, yeah. Win the tag team titles.
Win the tag team titles. That is unbelievable, right. Jeff.
So what a main event we have for you there, and we're going to have another main event caliber match. Oh, Kane, what are you doing to me? 60 popularity.
Oh.
First, Kid Cash. Oh, what
Kid
a match.
Cash.
What a... Right. I need that. I need to let everyone know that I've got a pay-per-view coming up. So, where it is? There it is. Right. We're going to keep things going strong. We're going to have a backstage brawl, because that's what everyone does when they hate each other.
Yeah.
And it's going to be between the Boogeyman and the Undertaker. Look at the Boogeyman. He's nearly as popular as the Undertaker. Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
Look at
Crazy.
that.
Right. Can't even remember what other matches I've got booked, or planned to have booked, should I say. Right. We're going to have a Cruiserweight title match, and it's going to be Chavo Guerrero going up against Rey Mysterio.
Ooh.
Look at that, 85 popularity. 85 popularity.
It's the masks. It's the masks.
It is. Just keep selling them masks, Ray. And who we got? Super Crazy, Psychosis.
Funly.
Wow, there's going to be some weird matches to... Oh no, there's only one match I have left to book.
Yeah, I mean, you still
bingo,
have
fine. The pre-show, of course, the pre-show.
Yeah, you still have the pre-show if you want to make some weird matches. That's where
you got. Well, there's definitely going to be a weird match. I can tell you that. So it's going to be Finley taking on Johnny Nitro for
nothing
ratings.
Really.
Yeah,
for bragging rights.
Yeah, it's not going to lead to any title match. Well, maybe actually, you never know. If Johnny Nitro wins and he gains like 20 popularity, you never know. I don't think it's going to work like that. So we're going to have Gregory Helms, who was shooting his mouth off, and he was basically saying like he hates Mexico.
Oh God!
And then the Mexicals came out and they were like, "Well, no, someone's getting a pounding." So that's that. And
over to me, I guess.
Yeah, that's
sure.
That one. So then we got Shawn Michaels and Triple H taking on Hardcore Matt Hardy for the tag team titles. Finny, Johnny Nitro. Umaga talking for 10 grand because I don't know, you got to pay for interpreters or something. And Chavo v Ray for the cruiserweights. Boogeyman v Undertaker backstage brawl. Pay-per-view hype. Kane, Kid Cash, and Kurt Angle, Bobby Lashley, Booker T, and Ken Kennedy.
All right.
So, lovely.
All right.
Loverliff, Jobberliff. That's
that. Do I have anything on my emails? No Undertaker drum ships. Let me quickly check the. It's Power 25. What?
You need so much money. I'm surprised Nigerian princes aren't in your emails at the moment.
Hey, I mean, I had to do my contracts. I had to get my contracts organized. Look at this top. Oh my God, JBL in the top 3. Oh my God.
Ric Flair's in there as well, to be fair.
Oh, Ric Flair is there as well. Yeah,
he was so unhappy he was going to jump ship.
Yeah, he was about to jump ship, and now Carlito and Chris Masters, even though they split, they're still here as a tag team. I still need to find ways to separate them.
It's just game mechanics, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess so. Look at that. Big Show, Shelton Benjamin, no Paul Burchill. Strangely enough, no Paul Burchill.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a shame.
Oh, well. Right. Yeah, that's as much as I can do. Right, so let's go for this. Let's do this. First things first, I'm going to get some dollar bill, y'all. And I'm going to get an inactive superstar to talk. And it's going to be...
Oh, who's unhappy? Oh, Mickey James's content.
Oh, Mickey James's content, but everyone else is happy.
She's not happy on either brand.
Well, story of her life, I guess. Right, let's start this match. Let's start this show up with let's do a single with manager versus a single with manager, and it's going to be Snitsky versus Carlito with Chris Masters, and yes, this feud will never end. Tori Wilson. Boom. Wow. That is going to be our first match. Let's
see if we went head to head, that would be the match where everyone would switch to Smackdown.
I'm not with you on that one. No,
because you think first on, I had DX going against Hardcore Hardy, so
yeah. Let's get ourselves a tornado tag where we'll have, for the main event, we'll have Randy Orton and Edge taking on the team of one Mr. Rob Van Dam, the Intercontinental Champion, and who should I give this opportunity to? No, not Foley, not Foley.
Paul Burchill.
I'm thinking that. You know what? I am thinking that, but main event Paul Burchill actually hurts. Not gonna lie. I was also thinking Shelton Benjamin, but that's kind of a because I have a match for him. Let's bite a bullet. Let's give it to John Cena. It'll be John Cena and Rob Van Dam versus Randy Orton and Edge.
Not bad. I mean, seems like you stole my main event, but you know, it is what it is. So.
What? How did I steal your main event? Do you have a tornado tag as well?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Let's make a better one. Let's make a. Let's make it a. Where is it? Tables. Tables.
You definitely missed it. It's there. T. Under T, mate.
Oh, it's under T. Yes. I know how to read. Oh.
What? I was just letting you know that it was alphabetically, you know. Like...
Oh, alphabetically. Let's have ourselves a women's championship match. We're going to have a single match. It's going to be not Tori Wilson. She's not a champion. It's going to be Trish Stratus versus Melina. Boom. There we go. We also have Big Show. We're going to have a tag team match. Not for the title. It's going to be Big Show and Shelton Benjamin. Facing off. Yeah. Facing off against the World Tag Team Champions, Ric Flair and one Mr. JBL. If they win, they will get a future shot at the World Tag Team Championships.
I just want to point out for anyone watching, the reason we make these weird tag teams is because actual tag teams don't work.
Nope.
Like
it just doesn't work.
Like, I had Cade and Murdoch and they did nothing, and I had Eminem and they did nothing. But yet when I team Finley and the Boogeyman, they win the titles. And when Andre booked for me that show, I think it was episode 10, and he booked Ken Kennedy and Johnny Nitro, they teamed together. Like, and it just seems to be that regular tag teams don't cut it on this game.
Yeah.
And JBL and Ric Flair for another one, you know, like.
Now we are going to have Paul Burchill against Great Khali. It's going to be the rubber match, and we'll have Mick Foley on the side of Great Khali, and that's going to be my show. That's all right. Given what I have.
It's not really a rubber match if you've got like a manager, but
well, it's a rubber match we can do right now. I'll be very honest. I'm not very inspired with that one. There's no one else. I'm not going to double book anyone.
See, that's why you're losing. That's why you're losing.
The problem is I don't have much money because I had to do these contracts. So that's the thing.
I don't think that's how it works. I think you just have them anyway.
I just have what anyway?
They're not on PPA. They're not on pay per appearance. No.
Well, no. What I mean is that. No. Anyway, carry on. I just don't have enough money to book like big matches. That's what I meant to say. Right. Shall we start with me or shall we start with you?
Well, you're there, so...
I might as well just go, yeah. Alright, let's simulate. So, Carlito with Tori Wilson. They got a win against Snitsky and Chris Masters. That's an interesting development on that story. Then we had Paul Burchill. What? Oh my god.
Wow. Do you know what? And you didn't want to put him in the main event.
You know what? Yeah, I think Paul Burchill deserves a main event. Maybe not next week, but I think he deserves a main event. Then we had Mickie James beating Lita, which is good because she was content. She might be a bit happier now. We had Big Show and Shelton Benjamin winning against the World Tag Team Championships, potentially getting a shot. Maybe next week. All right. Then we had Trish Stratus maintaining her Women's Championship against Melina. And in the main event, Randy Orton and Edge bested the team of Rob Van Dam and John Cena. Boom. Let's go on. Richie?
Right. Well, what a ball fest that was. So there we go. For the pride of Mexico in Little Rock, Arkansas, the Mexicals have had enough of Gregory Helms. Oh Oh wow! Hardcore
Oh
Hardy.
wow!
Oh, my new hardcore. Sorry, just got to write this down for next
Hardcore.
week. Hardcore Hardy are the
Hardcore.
new tag team champions. What does that mean for DX? Who knows? But the main event scene has been blown wide open right now. So, and Hardcore Holly was a week away from unemployment.
Yeah, and he's now the champion.
And Matt Hardy coming from Raw.
Yeah. Go on.
He's the first one out of the four of us or the four of them, should I say, to win a championship.
Yeah. Yep, that's correct.
So clearly you were just misusing him, and when I paired him up with the veteran that is hardcore.
Yeah, of course. It's always my fault, isn't it?
Yep. Finley picking up the big win against, well, I say big win, a win against Johnny Nitro. Chavo Guerrero retaining the Cruiserweight Championship against Rey Mysterio. Boogeyman defeating The Undertaker in a backstage brawl. He is going to be so unhappy. I can feel it. Wow, what is happening right now?
Someone might jump ship. Someone.
Yeah, Kane, hopefully. And Booker T, Ken Kennedy winning over Bobby Lashley and Kurt Angle.
Oh wow.
and Smackdown got 30,000.
Okay.
That's
okay.
alright. 30,000's a lot.
Well, it was 30,000. I'm not too irked about that one because I knew I had to save some money after what happened with contracts and all that. So I'm not too irked about the one.
Yeah, but a new champion, not new champions, plural.
No, just a new champion.
They are the joint tag team champion.
Yeah.
As Hardcore Holly was crowned the new WWE Tag Team Champion, Matt Hardy clearly just didn't do anything. Just went before the match finished. Oh, Edge has got a new deal. And a great match is the Boogeyman. 3.5 stars, though.
Hey, you know what? The Boogeyman can go in the game.
Well, in the game.
In the game.
Nice save at the end there. Well... So, ladies and gentlemen, this has been the end of episode 15. So we are 15 weeks. Well, I say 15 weeks. We're 14 weeks in because 2 were released on the same week.
True.
But
in game, we are 15 weeks in.
Who do you think is doing better at the 15-week mark? Do you think it's Raw, or do you think it's the Land of Opportunity that is Smackdown? I mean, if it's going by the ratings, then Smackdown is, winning at the moment with that 250,000, so but that's just my view.
Your wrong opinion.
So comment down below who you think's doing better. If you want to check out more of these videos, head over to www.youtube.com/New Force Wrestling for this and other NFW plays that are around, as well as other highlight reels and promos and other such from the shows. If you want to check out things for the shows and events, head over to facebook.com/New Force Wrestling. And I have been Richy Delight.
I've been Soares.
And we hope to see you for episode 16.